Ho, ho, ho! It's so exciting. We are here. We are live. It's Christmas in September. This is so exciting. We are here to give our initial reactions to the Countdown to Christmas schedule that has been released. So fun for 2025. Lots of things to talk about, and it's going to be fun. This is not a replacement for our actual preview that we will, of course, be doing, which everybody looks forward to. So we're not going to be given any poll or any, any ratings or anything like that. Like, this is just our initial first response to what we're seeing, to the press release and all that fun stuff. And so let's dive in. Let's talk about this. And I think this will be better to do. I think this is what we want. Here we go. And we are going to have the chat room open. So if you want to do a super chat, if you have a question, comment, whatever, that helps the podcast, and we really would appreciate it. And we'll try to answer any super chats or questions that we get. So that's available. And of course, I am film critic Rachel Wagner, and Terry's here.
Hi.
And Michelle's here.
Hi.
Merry Christmas to both of you. Yeah.
Yay.
Are you so excited? New season coming up.
It came so quickly. It's
Yeah,
came so quickly.
Well, and y'all are going to be seeing a lot of Michelle in the next couple of months, because not only will we have Countdown to Christmas, but we have All Creatures Great and Small starting in the UK, which we'll of course be watching, and then we have Heartland starting in Canada, season 19 on the 5th of October, and our friend Micah is going to help us, so we're going to be recapping Heartland season 19 coming up.
The show that never ends.
No, that's right. I always joke that Michelle didn't realize she was making a lifetime commitment when she agreed to cover.
This is why I don't catch on. It's just too much.
Yeah. So are you excited, Terry?
Honestly, no. But I think it's just a me thing, because I just don't, I'm not feeling anything this year. So I think it's just me, but it's usually my favorite time of the year, and so this year has bummed me out. But,
so put in the comments, how can we get Terry
I know
hyped? Get her in the Christmas spirit.
I need some more royal movies, which there's going to be plenty, but as long as as long as they don't depress me.
Yeah. Well, before we dive in to our responses to this news, we should announce this just happened. So exciting. Hallmarkies podcast has been nominated for an Astra Podcast Award. I am a member of the Astra Awards, but I did not submit our podcast for consideration because it was cost prohibitive. So somehow somebody else submitted. I don't know how, but so I was very surprised and thrilled and excited, and to be nominated for an award like that is very, very, very exciting. Especially, I mean, most of the other podcasts that are nominated are, network shows. Like here, I'm making this out of my house. So that's pretty cool to be nominated. We were nominated Best TV Podcast, and the other 4 are You, a Charlotte, and then The Buzz and TV Topics are the other nominees, and it's their first time doing this award, but a lot of the other nominees are celebrity, like Brett Goldstein's Khloe Kardashian's podcast, all of that fun stuff. So Amy Poehler.
Did Kardashians even have a podcast? No.
I guess Khloe does. I don't know. Khloe and Wonderland.
Must they, get everything?
Maggie Lawson, her show is nominated. So anyway, it's a very, very cool thing. And thank you to the Astras for nominating us, and just honored and excited and thrilled. So that's very cool. Excuse me. Okay. Let's dive in. Countdown to Christmas 2025. This is our 9th year covering Countdown to Christmas. Can you believe that?
Wow.
This is my 9th year.
It doesn't feel like it though, right?
What's that?
Does it feel like it?
Yes, it does.
No, I was taking it back. I was like, wow, it doesn't feel like it. But I was like, no, there's 40 plus movies. I'm sure it does.
Like, it's really hard to remember a time when I didn't have Hallmarkies podcast part of my life. Like, it just, I have like Mandela effect of like,
yeah.
But yeah, next year will be 10. That'll be our 10th year covering the Countdown to Christmas, which is wild. But this is exciting. I mean, I am very excited about this slate because of just the variety. And this is definitely the most variety they have ever had. I mean, we've got a mystery show, we've got another show with Mae Whitman, we have a reality show, we have all different kinds of movies. I mean, it does feel like this is going to be the Christmas season where they're at least trying to have something for everyone.
Yeah, and it's less movies, which is nice. We're not bogged down. Also, because they have the shows, but they're doing everything on the channel. Nothing on like the streaming service because they're going to air next day. So I guess they don't feel like they should have something exclusive. But yeah, this is kind of like really interesting when you look at it. It's definitely different from what they've been doing these past couple of years.
Yeah, and no Miracles of Christmas. They basically, it seems like, have kind of retired the Hallmark Mystery channel.
Totally. I mean, it didn't start that way this year, but they've been airing those. I don't know what they're doing there. Instead of doing it on a Saturday or a Sunday, because they don't want to compete with themselves, which is ridiculous.
They've only had 2 releases in this year on Hallmark Mysteries.
Yeah, that were new, and then the 2 Jane movies from like the previous year on Hallmark Plus, I think.
Yeah.
But they air them on Thursdays. It makes no sense. And they get better ratings on the Hallmark channel. So why not go, I can understand that on a business angle.
It's just surprising because I was confused when they created Hallmark Mystery to begin with, because it seemed like they had been moving away from mysteries. And so to make a whole, if anything, I was expecting them to remove the mystery part, not the because there's movies and mysteries. I was expecting them to remove the mysteries part. So then when they made it Hallmark Mysteries, I was like, that's strange. And so now it's basically just it's basically like Hallmark drama, but for mysteries.
It's amazing they have all these channels that I forgot that drama existed.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Michelle? About No Miracles of Christmas?
Yeah, it's confusing as well because like I don't experience any of what you guys have just spoke about because we don't have Hallmark we don't have Hallmark channel. So we have Movies 24 and we get everything out of order. So on a Saturday and a Sunday we get a new movie each day. So every Saturday, Sunday we get a new movie each day and it's completely out of order. So you just it's painstakingly you have to scroll through to every weekend and try and find, because it's all different times as well. It used to be like 3 p.m. would be the new movie, but just with like the schedule and things like that, it's kind of anywhere between like 2 and 5, sometimes later. So you have to go scroll through, try and find a new movie. All the names kind of blur together, so there's no way to like. So yeah, it's really confusing. And obviously, like in past years, I've done a VPN or I've got like a friendly TV sort of subscription, and that's the only time that I kind of see what you guys see. Because I don't have any of those channels.
So you're just like whichever one comes, that's the one I'm gonna watch.
She's living in blissful chaos.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is surprising that they don't have any. I was expecting it to maybe be less, but to just completely, I don't know. It's an interesting phenomenon that they have going on right now. So anyway, we want to hear all of your thoughts. Make sure you put in the chat room your comments and your questions. So let's dive in. We have the press statement. Don your best ugly Christmas sweater, heat up the cocoa, curl up on the couch, and settle in for the biggest countdown to Christmas ever. I'm not sure how they can, I guess since they're including TV shows, they can, right? But it's the undisputed #1 destination for holiday viewing. That is true. There's no question. Like everybody's tried. I feel like everybody tried to play the Hallmark game and they were all like, fine. I give up.
Yeah. And then they gave up.
They all gave up.
Because if you notice that a couple of years ago, it was like 200 plus like Christmas television movies. And they still couldn't beat Hallmark.
And to be honest, I thought that some of those competitors would do better and be more of a real competition, but they really haven't. I mean, the GAF, they have had almost none of their movies have charted. I mean, like a handful. And even something that I thought, oh, for sure it's going to do well, like the one calls The Heart reunion. You know, you got Daniel Lissing on there that they did that thing that they did.
Yeah, I watched that one and I thought it was decent. Like I thought
it was fine.
Yeah.
But it didn't do that well. It didn't chart.
And a lot of them have already, the ones they give on GAF, like they've previously aired somewhere else, or they will air on another like streaming service, or you can catch it on Tubi or whatever. So there are ways to watch those movies. But
I know some of the Netflix have done well, but I thought that would be a bigger threat or competition to Hallmark than it ended up being. Hallmark viewers have remained pretty loyal.
Yeah, I always thought Lifetime was the bigger competition for them.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like in the last couple of years kind of like sunk away because Lifetime, they too have played with the schedule so much. And I always thought that's their biggest competitor for the holiday movies because Lifetime used to air like a few holiday movies and they used to do really good. And these last couple of years, it's like, you know.
Yeah.
We'll watch them.
It's true because they did the year where they had a new movie every single day, which was so
exhausting.
Yeah, it was so dumb because then like really good movies, Ghost of Christmas Past and movies like that were actually like solid and they got completely ignored because they like aired on a Tuesday when nobody was and so that was kind of their last hurrah. And then they're like, I think so. Just do a couple a year.
Because then they drastically changed it.
But I was surprised that some of their bigger releases didn't do better, you know, on like I would have thought that Sarah Giroux's the reindeer games Homecoming, I would have thought that would have done better, but it didn't do that well. And so it's just really is. And Hallmark is the undisputed destination. I think it's just muscle memory, people. That's where people go. If people want to watch a Christmas movie, they go to Hallmark.
I think they also know what to expect. There's like a formula that people want as a sort of comfort level. Like I want this, and I don't mean this as bad, but like I want that cheese, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes that cheese can be really entertaining, you know, and you want something frothy, I guess. Well, in a very innocent way, you know.
Yeah. Why do you think, Michelle, that the Hallmark has maintained its dominance?
I mean, it's not surprising. I mean, I know from my perspective and friends' perspective, all of those movies, whether it's Hallmark, Lifetime, whatever, even like a Netflix movie, if it's got that structure, it's referred to as a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, like, you're right. That's true.
It's such a part of like pop culture, whereas the others haven't got that.
It's like the
even when they try to do it,
of Christmas movies.
It still gets referred to as a Hallmark movie. And so it's just hard to compete with when they've got that history, I suppose.
Everything is called the Hallmark.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where it aired for Christmas. I've seen it even on like these podcasts, these comedy podcasts that make fun of movies, and they talk about this.
It's always Hallmark.
It's always Hallmark. And I was like, no, it wasn't. That gave on Up TV or that gave on something else, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go over the ones that they're the most excited about. I always think that's kind of interesting. So groundbreaking partnerships. We have the Buffalo Bills in this year's holiday touchdown, a Bills love story. A tight-knit community of fans known as Bills Mafia. I mean, Terry, you're in this somewhat versed in it. Have you heard of this, Bills Mafia?
No, I know nothing of football. I've asked my brother, and he's going to tell me I don't know what that is. I know it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds intense. I don't want to. We're big fans of Bills Mafia. Don't come after us.
I refuse to believe this is real. So I'm just going to put it out there.
If there are any Bills Mafia members listening, please fill us in on their tight-knit community. It sounds scary, but it's a heartwarming story highlighting the importance of family and, of course, featuring 2 touching love stories that span generations. Appearing in the movie are Bills head coach Sean McDermott, running back Ray Davis, safety Damar Hamlin, offensive tackle Dion Dawkins, and tight end Dawson Knox. Long snapper Reed Ferguson, defensive tackle. Anyway, the list goes. There's a lot of players. Way to go.
I know none of them.
It's a different language to me.
Totally is.
I wouldn't have known what any of those words mean. Safety, running back, offensive tackle. I have no idea what any of that means. I mean, clearly players, but I don't know what they do. Let's see here. Along with Bills play-by-play announcer Chris Brown will also appear, paying homage to the late great broadcast journalist and diehard Bills fan Tim Russert. His son Luke Russert rounds out the team. So wow, that's going to be an exciting moment for all those.
They're going to promote this year, like they did
all those Hallmark Bills Mafia fans.
What annoys me is that this will be the only thing they promote like they did last year.
Yeah, you're right.
And they have released a trailer for it. And I'm going to say it, guys, it don't look good. Call me a hater all you want, but it doesn't look good.
But the last one was good.
The last one was pretty
I thought it was fun. Yeah. It was
but
fun.
Also, to Hallmark, don't give away the cameos of Hall stars in your trailers. That's the surprise of it when somebody just randomly pops up.
Although at this point, I'm just like expecting Elle Mater to be in every movie.
I know, but this one was Andrew Walker, and I say that because he is right legit, full-faced in the trailer. And I'm like, why would they do that?
Well, the other big partnership that they're promoting is we have the Grand Ole Opry Christmas coming. A magical trip across time filled with music, hope, and healing. It's got Brad Paisley, original music for the movie, joined by other Opry members and country music artists Bill Anderson, Dailey Vincent, Drew Baldridge, Jamie Johnson, Maggie Bow, Megan Maroney, Mickey Guyton, Pam Tillis, Rhett Akins, Riders in the Sky, Susie Bogus, Tiger Lily Gold, and T. Graham Brown. I've actually heard of some of those as opposed to the football people.
I'm actually looking forward to this one, a little time travel. We got quite a few time travel movies this year.
They're going sci-fi.
Yeah, little music. I mean, I hope they pull it off, but it sounds fun, you know.
Yeah.
I think this might do well, you know, with country fans and stuff like that.
Yeah, it feels like we're finally getting the movie that we were promised for the Nashville Christmas, but the pandemic ruined that one.
Yeah.
Made it impossible. They did the best they could.
Yeah.
With the situation, but yeah, what do you think of that, Michelle? Are you a country music fan?
Well, it's interesting that they're trying traveling back to the 90s because that was when I was sort of obsessed with country music.
Oh, really?
So
yeah, that sort of era. So, but yeah, I recognise maybe out of the cameos, maybe like 3 names. So a lot of these people are kind of new to me. My only concern with these ones is it's so stacked. cast and cameos. It's just like,
is it going to feel too busy?
Yeah. Is it going to take away from the actual story?
Yeah, I can see that. That's
my only concern with them.
Probably
all right, we got
more on this one than the football one because I don't know anybody from football, so that'll go right past me. But this one, you're right, it might be.
So we got Nikita Loach and Christopher Plaha have been in some of my favorite Christmas movies. I can't wait to see them together. That's for Opry. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Okay, so then we have all the news that's fit for Yule. Merry Christmas, Ted Cooper. Robert Buckley stars as a happy-go-lucky small market weatherman who has a history of suffering a myriad of mishaps every holiday season, much to the amusement of his coworkers. Always upbeat when he goes home for the holidays and reconnects with his high school crush, played by Kimberly Sustad. This could be the Christmas that ends his unlucky streak. So we've got that going. What do we think? I mean, this sounds painful, but
I hope it's zany. I hope it's like.
And he's done the physical comedy in the past.
Right.
He's been good at it.
Which is why I hope that it's zany. Like I hope it's straight up comedy. I mean, like a good rom-com.
They better deliver if they're going to use words like myriad of mishaps.
Exactly.
Better see. I mean, and Kimberly Sustad, she can do the comedy. So, and they have been leaning more into the comedy the last few years, with Haul Out the Holly and things like that. Yeah. Okay, then we also have BJ Britt is a serious-minded local news anchor in Tidings for the Season. But when he crosses paths with Robbie Sullivan, a 10-year-old aspiring newscaster, and his mother, Lucy, played by Tamara Mowry Housley, his outlook on the news that's important to report and what's important in life begins to change. So that sounds very sweet.
Yeah, very sweet. It does. It does. But when you're like, when I read the synopsis on the EW article, it's like, and the boy tells him like to do more, do more good feel stories than the news. I was like, he's going to let this little boy tell him how to do the job.
I'm definitely not surprised to see BJ Britt taking a lead because they have been promoting him a lot. Like he's been on all of the, like on the cruise and on the various cons and things like that. And I know I just feel like I've seen him all over the network, but he hasn't been in very many movies. He was in The Groomsmen. He was in one of the Mahogany movies. He's done a few, but just not like for the level of promotion. He hasn't been like a leading man that much. And so I was like, they must be doing something with him this. And so I think they really want him to be a big star for the network. So that's going to be interesting to see this movie and how it pans out. It sounds really cute. It feels like old school Hallmark,
family oriented, and with a little kid.
Like that. All I Want for Christmas is a favorite, with what's her name? Oh shoot. With
Halo Grady?
Yeah. I really like that one. That one is like a painful Friends to Lovers, but
oh my gosh, yeah.
It's like, how can you not see this?
I know. I've been talking about the movie in eons, Rachel.
It's cute though. I like it.
It is, from what I remember.
Yeah, it's a little boy. He writes a letter he enters a contest that his mom will get a husband for Christmas. It's cute. Okay, so we've got more. Festive family time, inspired by star and executive producer Jonathan Bennett's own family excursions. A Keller Christmas Vacation sends 3 siblings, Jonathan Bennett, Brandon Routh, and Eden Shear, on a Christmas market cruise down the Danube with their parents for a trip they'll never forget. Michelle, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I like sibling ones. I really like sibling ones, and I think Jonathan Bennett knows what the fans want. So I think in that sense, I hope it delivers. So yeah, I've got high hopes for this one.
Yeah, and I'm thrilled to see Eden Shear join the Hallmark family. I was a huge Middle fan. I loved her. Her character was so good, and I just feel like I've thought for a long time, oh, she'd be such a great fit for Hallmark. So
Yeah,
I'm just so excited to see her, and I feel like that seems like a believable sibling group. Those three.
Yeah. It's all big names too.
Yeah.
Like all big TV names.
I think so.
But sure. I'm excited for this too, but I'm like, oh, like they really got that. I was like, I guess they still had like one movie left over from the Danube trilogy. Like they're milking all this cruise ship, but I guess it couldn't be number 4.
But we'll see Kathy Disher show up again.
I would love it. Yeah, I would love if she just popped up. Please insert her somehow.
Yeah.
Even post-production, just pop her in there. That would be amazing if she just randomly walked on.
So we have in An Alpine Holiday, 2 sisters, Ashley Williams, Lacey Millay. I feel like that's also very believable. Good choice. They're nailing the siblings castings. Embark on a journey mapped out by their late grandmother where they reconnect, learn about themselves, discover surprising family history, and possibly find romance. I do feel like this is a movie they have made a million times.
Two turtle doves. Like Nikki DeLoach has done 3 of these.
Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, that doesn't mean it'll be bad.
No, it doesn't.
But it's
a Hallmark staple.
Yeah, definitely. And then the Brenner boys, of course, Paul Campbell, Tyler Hines, Andrew Walker, are back for one final holiday with their mother in their childhood home in Three Wisest Men, as the siblings all face exciting life changes and try to navigate adulting at a level they have yet to reach. If we got 6 Wedding March movies, I find it hard to believe that we're only going to get 3 Wise Men movies.
I'm really looking forward to this. And in the synopsis in the EW article, it says that Andrew Walker's character is about to have twins. So they're expanding the family. So I'm excited for that. They're going to have in-laws, and they're planning that wedding. So I hope it's hope a lot of weird, crazy stuff happens to make me laugh, because the last 2 were very enjoyable.
I liked both of them a lot. Yeah. What do you think of the Wise Men movies, Michelle?
Yeah, they're a lot of fun, and I think they kind of struck gold with the 3 guys and their chemistry. Yeah. I would sort of like them to move out of Christmas in the way that the Holiday has. I don't think there's a reason they have to be restricted to Christmas. I think we can maybe see them, move throughout the sort of year and see them. Because it would be crazy for them to just do 3.
Yeah, it would be fun to get like a 3 wise men go on vacation, like you know what I mean, like go to the mountains. What do you call it? 3 wise men in Yellowstone or something like that.
On a cruise, let them go on the Danube.
Yeah, hey, why not?
They can even do something with Halloween. They're gonna get, they got a nephew. They can make it like really, something fun like that.
Yeah, that could be fun. I'd watch that all day. Yeah. Okay, so we have Falling in Love Again. A Hallmark grants viewers wishes with the highly anticipated reunions of 2 fan favorite Hallmark pairings in all new original movies. 7 years after My Secret Valentine, which I wouldn't be bragging about that one, but the only time they've shared the screen, Lacey Chabert and Andrew Walker reunite, and she's making a list. When a naughty or nice inspector investigating a case unexpectedly falls for the child's father, things get complicated. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, we're not doing our diamond rings yet. I anticipate a high score because that just sounds so fun.
Yeah. Lacey's so good at those types of roles as well.
Yeah. What's that?
I said Lacey's just so good at those types of roles.
Yeah.
Like, I can't see her not nailing it.
I mean, she's going to be such a cute, naughty or nice inspector. Yeah. Although, am I going to believe she's going to declare anybody naughty?
Yeah. Right. So this is like a magical sort of one, right? I'm assuming she's working for Santa.
Yeah.
I think it's like at the North Pole, the Naughty or Nice Inspector.
Yeah. So that I'm looking forward to, a little Christmas magic up in here.
Yeah.
I have high hopes, and I don't want them to get busted.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that I haven't heard anything about like a Hot Frosty 2 or anything like that. So I think she's just doing Hallmark. There could be something I haven't heard of, but I don't think so.
Were they doing it with the female version though? Instead of a male snowman, it was going to be a female snowman. I heard that, but
I hadn't heard that. But yeah, that would be cool. I wonder who they would get. That would be interesting. Okay, let's see here. So Aaron Krakow and Tyler Hynes team up once again for Christmas Above the Clouds, a comedic modern retelling of A Christmas Carol set on a long-haul holiday flight. The movie marks Krakow and Hynes' first movie together since It Was Always You, and their first Christmas movie together. So the only thing that makes me nervous about Hallmark Christmas Carol is that they are so afraid to make a character actually Scrooge-ish, and so that just makes them lame, and because they can't make them actually mean at all, and so there's no like growth or people were literally begging that Jessie Schramm's character in Nashville Christmas Carol to work for her. People loved her.
Yeah, she wasn't much of a Scrooge.
Please let me work for you. It's a little hard, but it sounds fun enough.
Yeah, all on a plane. I just hope the sets are good.
I mean, I'm sure that Tyler's going to be the grumpy one, the Scrooge.
Oh, hands down. Like,
yeah,
I'd love it if she was though, because she's the one who's getting all this visited on her, right, or something. I don't know.
No, but I think that he will.
Oh,
I mean, I would imagine. I just can't imagine they're going to make Aaron Krakow of all people as Scrooge.
I'd love it. It would be something different.
I mean, I agree with you, but I don't think that will happen.
Maybe they'll both be grumpy, Rachel.
It could be. It could be. But I think they're going to have Tyler. Yeah. I think he's going to be the Scrooge. But who knows? We don't know. So, Tyler, man, that man's busy.
He is. What a year.
Come on the podcast, Tyler.
and like he's had one like all these movies, and half of them were from last year that premiered on the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so then we have a trio of holiday movies prove that there's no time like Christmas past and the present. So A Newport Christmas, A Wish Upon a Comet, whisk away Gilded Age socialite, played by Gina Claire Mason, to the modern day for A Date with Destiny, played by Wes Brown. So what do you think of that? Does that sound... I mean, Gina Claire, she's had a very, very good track record.
I have high hopes for this. Like when I read it, I was like, time travel, it's a period piece. And I was like, this is going to be... I said, I want this to be awesome, but also the second Hallmark movie to time travel via comet. Because I can't remember what that crazy CTV
I'm like, is this
the name of it was, but she traveled by comet. She time traveled. And
is this a secret sequel to Candace Cameron Bure? I forget what that movie's called.
I forget too, but like, because everybody was like, how do you time travel like that? See,
I have to have
movies that don't care to explain how logically anything works. And
I have to have Dory on the recap for that one. That's her favorite.
This one I have very high hopes for. I want it to be like, I want to scratch my head at the end of it to not understand how it all works, and I'm fine.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think, Michelle? Are you ready for time traveling comet?
Yeah, the wackier the better for me. Like when it comes to these movies.
And these time travel Christmas movies do well rating wise on Hallmark the last couple of years, like A Biltmore Christmas.
Yeah,
and even the one with the clock one. I can't remember that one that had Ryan Pavey.
Oh yeah, I liked that one too.
Yeah, even though that was like the man was nonplussed to wake up in 2022 or whatever it was. Like not in shock at all.
No, but, that's true. Yeah, and then they had the train one.
Train
That's
one,
right.
yeah.
I love that one. Next
That was
Stop
good.
Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
So next we have a sweet holiday romance, and it finds a struggling writer, played by Jesse Schramm, ghostwriting the memoir of a famous art dealer. And as he tells his love story through flashbacks to 1969, her own romance blooms in the present day with a charming Brit she believes is a wealthy lord. It doesn't say who the co-lead on this press statement, but wow, that's a lot happening.
Rachel, hold on. What was the name of that again? Because I'm going to look it up.
A Sweet Holiday Romance.
Sweet Holiday.
I'm looking at. I'm going to see if I can find it on the EW, because I think it says who her co-star is. I think there was a picture with it. Oh,
well, Dominic Sherwood.
It's Dominic Sherwood.
Yeah.
Who?
I have no idea.
That's why they didn't put it. He's a new guy, so that's cool.
Yeah, he's kind of new to Hallmark. He was on a TV show called Shadowhunters. It was like a teen. It's like a teen
I've
show.
heard of that one, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, because the Bill's Holiday, like the other guy, oh God, what's his name? He was also in Shadowhunters, so it's like Shadowhunters come to Hallmark this year.
I mean, that's a lot happening for one movie. Ghostwriting the memoir, famous art dealer tells his love. We get his love story through flashback and her own. Is he Brit? Is this guy Brit from?
It says he was in the haunted
wedding.
Was he the ghost in the haunted wedding?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he was. He was. He was good. I liked him.
I'm looking it up on IMDb. Yeah, he was the ghost. Oh, yeah, he was good in that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Dominic Sherwood. I wonder they didn't just put it on the press statement. They're so weird.
It's weird.
Dominic Sherwood. Haunted Wedding. Good call there, Christina. Thank you. I mean, it sounds like a lot happening, but she believes is a wealthy lord.
Well, I like that kind. Those are shenanigans. So that's good.
So and then we've got they saying talking about Grand Ole Opry again here in this segment. Aspiring songwriter Nicola Deloach, her lifelong friend Christopher Poloha to 1995. Where she gets precious time with her late father. Oh, that's going to kill me. That always works for me. Getting time with the person that's going to be good. And you know that Nikki's going to sell that.
Totally. And how old do you feel that they have to travel back to the 90s? So how much time has passed since then that that's the time traveling back to like mid 90s. And I'm like, no.
But you know that Nikki's going to do.
Oh, absolutely.
A great job.
She kills it in that. I love Nikki, but a lot of her Christmas movies are like dead dads, dead grandmas, especially the dead grandmas, but she kills it.
It's true. I mean, we've talked to her on the red carpet about that she has a comedic background. She could be doing comedies, but they just got her in the emotional lane. Oh, yeah, that one that's gonna be sad. And Ploha, he's always great, so can't be mad about that. Okay, so then we have Oh Baby, The More the Merrier. Two doctors in a rural hospital, Rachel Boston and Brendan Penny, working the Christmas Eve overnight shift, get snowed in and find themselves in the middle of a bona fide baby boom when three women, including the only OBGYN for miles around, go into labor on the rarest birthday of the year. So that sounds fun.
Yeah. And this is the last movie they're airing too.
The More the Merrier?
Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. I confused that with something. I apologize. I have it switched here on my thing.
Yeah, I mean, that
sounds fun. It's always like stranded and babies being birthed. That sounds like a good sort of chaos and panic.
I don't know. What do you think, Michelle?
Yeah, it's like 50-50. It sounds a little bit bland for me, but I don't think the description's helping it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of it.
A lot of hope.
It's gonna be a lot of birthing scenes. I think it's for a Hallmark, maybe 3.
Yeah, and this is like
that's why I wanted chaotic. Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't have thought Rachel Boston and Brendan Penny. That seems like a weird match, but
Brendan Penny. I'm sorry to his fans, but like, just don't say it.
But you say that, but then like, he has that a lot that I really like. I really like the one with Patty Murin, and I really like
that was fun too. I think the older he gets for me, the better. Like I see it a little bit, but it's taken me a long time. I'm sorry.
And he was great as Gabriel in Providence Falls.
That was great to see him pop up,
Yeah, that was so fun. So we also have the Christmas Baby. This is the one you were thinking of, Terry. This is the last one of the season.
Yes,
I believe. It stars Ali Liebert and Kat Barrell. They're left to care for an infant boy by an unknown mother in The Christmas Baby. His sudden arrival makes an impact on their lives they never could have imagined. And he just might be the Christmas miracle they didn't know they need. I'm not sure if this is Dayspring. It sounds kind of maybe. But
would it be Dayspring?
Because it sounds kind of Dayspring.
Isn't this I don't know if they would, because I think this might be the only LGBTQ plus movie that we have up here. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it does say that they're
that they're in a relationship. I'm not gonna, I'm taking a wild guess. It's not Dayspring.
Yeah, fair. Interesting, cool. That sounds good.
Yeah,
it sounds like a sort of a take on Bachelor Mother.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a better pairing for Ali as well. I think that was one of the issues I had with her previous movie is the pairing. It felt like a big sort of age gap.
Yes, that's true.
I think this is a better pairing.
The chemistry was off on that one.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah,
I do love Ali Liebert though.
Yeah, she's so good.
Yeah, she's really good.
Always was worried that we were going to lose her to directing, but she seems to be sticking around, which is great.
Yep.
Yeah. So we have Merry Thanksgiving Weekend. Viewers will have much to be thankful for when Hallmark Channel once again serves up an extra helpings of holiday fare during its annual Merry Thanksgiving Weekend. So that's when we will be, let's see here. This will start on the 28th and go through the 30th.
I think they're going to do 2 movies a day, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Double feature. Yeah. Okay, so then we have a reason to feel good about Mondays all season long. Mondays will be twice as merry this holiday season with 2 of the hit series Finding Mr. Christmas, hosted by Jonathan Bennett, followed by all-new competition series Baked with Love Holiday, hosted by Tamara Mowry Housley, featuring Melissa Peterman, with help from fan favorite guest judge. Finding Mr. Christmas takes 10 new... so she's Melissa Peterman. The new acting hopefuls through a series of fun and festive challenges to show who has the talent and the heart to be Hallmark's next leading man. Then the competition heats up literally with Baked with Love Holiday, boasting a judging panel featuring renowned Irish chef and restaurateur Anna Hay and New York Times cooking expert Vaughn Vreeland, and 10 pairs of family bakers competing for a chance to win $50,000 and to have one of their bakes featured in an upcoming Hallmark movie. So,
nice.
Michelle, what do you think about these 2 reality shows?
I mean, the baking one sounds interesting, but unfortunately, I won't see any of them. They just won't air in the UK. Unfortunately,
hopefully we'll find a way for you to get to watch Hallmark Plus somehow. But Terry, what do you think of these?
I didn't watch the first season of Finding Mr. Christmas, but I think I might check this one out. But they don't mention here, is that Hallmark movie like gonna air this season and they're just keeping it under wraps?
Yeah, that's true.
Because don't they compete for a Hallmark movie?
Yeah.
So I might
that's what they did season 1 at least.
Yeah, I guess I didn't want, but I might watch it. And I do like cooking competition shows. So, I'm just gonna put a question mark. I don't know. I can't fully commit to the reality shows.
Yeah.
But I will try.
enjoyed season 1, and I really had a great time talking about it with Haley. So that I'm almost more excited for both of these because it's potential Haley pods.
I'm just going to assume, like in the Finding Mr. Christmas, that the winner will be the person that everyone least expected it. Because doesn't it always end up that way?
Yeah, well, it certainly was that way this last time.
Yeah,
and there was a feeling of like, had they basically already cast him? Because I don't know.
Like, I know it was weird, but years ago there used to be a show called How to Be a Soap Star. It used to give on SoapNet when that was a channel.
Oh, really?
And it would be like you're all in a reality competition, you know, to like get a small role on one of the ABC soaps, which is so funny because so many people did that who are famous, like somewhat famous today. And it was never who you expected. And you're like, I refuse to believe that this person was a cast already and you just threw them in here. But yeah.
So then we have Cozy Christmas Towns offer mystery and romance. So we have Mistletoe Murders, which they are going to be airing season 1 at the beginning of the season, and then they'll be airing season 2 on starting November 7th. And we've already covered all. It's one nice thing is all this stuff that they're airing from Hallmark Plus, we've already recapped. So that saves us from having to do all that. But season 2 starts November 7th, featuring more small town intrigue and a glimpse into Emily's life before coming to Fletcher's Grove. So that sounds fun. Looking forward to that. And I'm curious to know how they're going to deal with it, because I haven't listened to the podcast. I should. But are they going, will a whole year have passed and it's Christmas again, or will it start at the end of the last season?
Well, this might be why they're essentially airing the seasons back to back, because it did end on a cliffhanger, and they hadn't quite gotten to Christmas yet in season 1. They
didn't get to Christmas?
No, it was days before Christmas.
Was? Oh, it's been.
I think it was like, because they never reached like Christmas Day because the daughter was like going to spend time with her mom, the guy's daughter, and she hadn't left yet. So maybe I could be misremembering everything. But to have it a full year with that cliffhanger ending.
Well, see, that's why I was surprised that I was like, how are they going to make this? How are they going to do a second season?
They hadn't reached Christmas yet.
Because you either have to make it not Christmas, or you have to make it a year has gone by, and then that sort of ruins the cliffhanger. But you're right. Maybe they'll just make it be like it's the next day.
Yeah, because from what I remember, you had to deal with. One was a Christmas concert, but that like the choir, but they weren't performing anywhere near the Christmas Day. And you had the tree lighting, which I think was part of. Yeah, so all of those events took place before actual Christmas. It just seems like it was in the month of December.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I could
remember. Okay, so then we have 12 Dates Till Christmas, based on the popular book. Premieres on December 5th. Mae Whitman stars as Kate, Savile Row textile pattern designer living in quaint village of Blexford, England, when her best friend Laura signs her up for the 12 Dates of Christmas, a festive themed matchmaking program in the days leading up to the holiday, featuring carefully curated Yuletide dating experiences. Kate is forced to get out of her rut as she wends her way through the 12 dates. She takes a circuitous route to romance while also making some important discoveries about herself. So way to go on the summary. Writing there. Carefully curated Yuletide dating experiences and circuitous route to romance. I mean, I love Mae Whitman.
Oh,
So just on her alone, I'm excited.
And what a cast too.
Yeah.
And to just do something different. Like, this is going to be different, and it's going to be fun. And we'll definitely have to make sure you get a way to watch it, Michelle.
Yeah, this is the only one that jumped out at me of like, I need to find a way to watch this. I love Mae Whitman. Parenthood is still one of my favorite TV shows ever. Yeah. And she was great as that character, but it's nice to see her play like a lighter character. But yeah,
you would think that this would like definitely have a home like because it takes place right there in England. You think somebody would be airing it?
Yeah. Well, The Way Home hasn't even found its way over here.
It's crazy.
Really? Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's so good.
It's crazy.
Like, it's
So you haven't watched it at all?
Yeah, I've seen it, but like.
Oh, you have.
Rachel, it's available here, and I watched it.
No, I get it.
I'm the only one who hasn't. I'm the only Hallmark fan who hasn't watched The Way Home. I'm gonna get to it.
Terry, you need to.
I'm planning like the week before the New Year.
Take a break from your Turkish dramas for one day and watch.
It's a commitment because them Turkish dramas are 2-hour episodes. But yes, you're right. I'm gonna take that week before the year ends and just watch all 3 seasons and finally be one with the people, because I am the outsider on that.
So we have the Hallmark Mysteries marathons. I guess is where they're talking about Miracles of Christmas. It says that Hallmark Mystery offers a movie marathons presented in festive themed collections, including A Cozy Country Christmas, Thank You for Your Service, The Magic of Christmas, and A Little Christmas Faith. Every Tuesday night, starting October 21st, viewers wanting to binge holiday movies led by their favorite stars will have their Christmas wish granted with back-to-back films featuring Paul Campbell, Jesse Schramm, Victor Webster, and more. So that's what we're getting for instead of Miracles of Christmas this year. So that's interesting. Let's see here. And then the rest of it is about the fan meetups, other things going on. And let's see if there's any others that are worth talking about here. Ooh, you'll be interested in this, Terry. We have a Royal Montana Christmas.
Oh, yes.
Fiona Gubelman and Warren Christie, overwhelmed by her royal duties during the Christmas season. Princess Victoria of Zelania is ready for a change of pace, looking to decompress in the days leading up to Christmas. She decides to take a vacation to Peaceful Pines Ranch in Montana, where she celebrated as a child with her late father. Upon her arrival, she meets her dashing guide, Huntley Blaylock, who presents her and the other guests at the ranch with a rustic experience that is far from the royal treatment. This Christmas, Huntley must decide if he wants to step into a leadership role and carry on the family ranch's legacy as his parents, the owners, approach retirement. Unaware of her status as a princess, Huntley puts Victoria through the rigors of a Montana ranch experience. Nope. Victoria also plans to help Huntley revive the ranch's Christmas holiday dance. Victoria finds herself charmed by both Huntley and this different pace of life. As the two start to fall for each other, things get complicated when Huntley discovers Victoria is a princess. So,
different paces of life? She's a princess working on a ranch. That's not where I want to decompress from stress, to work on a ranch. That stuff is hard. They make it look all beautiful and easy on TV, but it is not.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, Rachel. This is the second holiday movie they got out right out of the gate with a royal movie. Yeah. And if she decides to step away from being a princess to work on a ranch, I'm gonna have feelings.
I mean,
I don't know if I can recover. This might break me.
I mean, Michelle, as somebody who's actually from, you have royals in your country. How do you think about the Royal Montana Christmas?
Yeah.
No.
Having a real royal family in my country ruins royal movies entirely. Yeah. So.
But Fiona is great at this.
Yeah, but that's what Meghan Markle's next reality show could be, her on a ranch, being a rancher. She could take inspiration from this.
But she would actually have to work.
No, well.
She doesn't do, I don't think. I mean, she can't just throw flower petals on everything.
Rachel, you don't ever have to see her face. You can see the back of her head. It's kind of her. Listen, they what do you call that when you put your face on? CGI is pretty good this year. I mean, I could see it.
Well, let me just see if there's any others real quick. We're not going to go through all of these because we're already almost an hour. So, but let's see here.
There's one called Christmas on Duty. Sounds pretty bland in terms of like the plot, but Parker Young to Hallmark, which is exciting. I love him.
Oh yeah, what's he?
He was in a TV show called Enlisted, but like entirely superficial. He looks amazing. Good fit for Hallmark. So hopefully I see a lot of these people and I'm like, keep them. Like, just hold on to them.
And then here's one, Melt My Heart, with Laura Vandervoot and Steven Huzar.
Oh boy, what a pairing.
That a passionate glass blower. Oh my gosh,
Rachel! When I read this morning, I was like, Rachel's gonna lose her mind when I read this because I know how you feel about this.
Well, no, it's Dory. Dory, she. They always try to make glass blowing sexy in Hallmark. It's like,
you ever watch the videos on YouTube? Look it up. It's burly men just like in shorts. They don't shave. Like, it's just very casual.
It's really hot. So, like, literally temperature hot. Not like
they do not look. They're not great looking people, majestically forming. I mean,
a passionate glass blower.
Yeah. It's not romantic,
Striving to establish her artistic identity, dreams of showcasing her creations at the Fern Grove Fair, despite previous rejections from Jack Dubois, who oversees the entries. Holly finds an unexpected opportunity to assist legendary glassblower Bianca Bonham to help Jack. Unfortunately, Bianca is struggling with a creative slump and needs help managing her booth. While Holly assists Bianca, she also secretly displays her own art under a pseudonym, and her vibrant work becomes a surprise hit, overshadowing Bianca's work and challenging the fair's traditional norms. Holly does everything she can to help Bianca without giving away her identity, while also growing closer to Jack. But unfortunately, Walter, a news reporter, discovers the mystery and outs Holly, shattering her relationship with both Bianca and Jack. Oof, that sounds not good.
This is 100% an acquisition.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if I knew that like Bianca was like Lauren Holly or somebody that's going to really bring it.
They don't give any. There's no names to the supporting cast members.
If I knew it was somebody who was going to be, real over the top and hilarious, then I might be. But this sounds not good.
Rachel, just imagine you have to keep it secret that you're making glass.
That you're a passionate glass blower. You can't keep something like that secret.
Why are you hiding this? Why is he going to be mad that you're
passionate glass blower?
I don't know.
Yeah, and it's always like a legendary whatever, and it's like, how many legendary glass blowers do you know? Like,
I don't know, but imagine this becomes my favorite movie of the whole season.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Christina says fake dating is my absolute favorite trope. So A Make or Break Holiday is the movie that I'm most excited about. I think that Hunter King and Evan Roderick are going to have really great chemistry. Yeah, let's look at that one because I also agree. I think they're going to have really.
Boy, Evan Roderick though is having his day on Hallmark.
He sure is.
And I do love Hunter King.
Yeah, she's great.
Let's see. Oh, here it is. Liv and Daniel are hosting their families for the first time this Christmas, and stress is at an all-time high when unspoken irritations within their relationship finally reach a boiling point. Liv and Daniel find themselves at odds and decide they need to take a break from each other. However, relaying this news to their families will certainly ruin Christmas. So they decide to move forward with their original plans and will pretend to be a happy couple while everyone is under one roof. As they navigate the complexities of their respective families and work together to create a holiday celebration they'll all remember, Liv and Daniel begin to rediscover what they love about each other and may not have to pretend much longer. That does sound pretty cute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sounds like solid.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. So good. Yeah, great. Okay. I think that's.
They do. I want to point out they do have a Hanukkah movie this year on Hallmark called Oi to the World, but I'm kind of upset because they're sharing it with Christmas.
And I mean, that doesn't really bother me as much as it does some people because it is countdown to Christmas.
It's true. I know that, but like we've had success.
And the holidays are happening simultaneously. So there is going to be some families that have a crossover. It just depends on how it's handled. You know, if it's like an excuse to not be an actual Hanukkah movie, but if it's
that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of that because Round and Round and Hanukkah on Rye, for example, were just Hanukkah movies and they were great. They were really enjoyable.
But I really enjoyed the one with Pelaha.
That one was good too. That was a nice mix. They were, he was learning about and celebrating with her while they were planning that Christmas party. That was a nice. I hope this one is more like that. This one sounds more like a Dayspring, but I don't think they're airing any Dayspring movies. But
it says when water lines break, a temple bath. I'm sorry, this is hard to read. It leaves its members in need of a place to celebrate Hanukkah. Across the street, St. Joseph Episcopal Church is quick to open its doors and offers shared space for the holidays. With the last night of Hanukkah and Christmas Eve falling on the same day this year, something that rarely happens, the Reverend and Rabbi choose to offer a joint service for their congregations. But that means Nikki Roberts, played by Brooke Dorsey, St. Joseph's Youth Choir Director, must team up with Jake Cohen, who is Jake Epstein, this substitute youth choir director from Temple Bethel, and put on a single music program. These two are old high school rivals, and together they're ready to compete for the top prize. That's not helping matters at a time when the partnership matters most. To lead to a successful fundraising effort for the temple, Nikki and Jake have to put aside their differences and learn how to work together. In doing so, they discover teamwork can move mountains and open hearts, including their own. On their big night, Nikki and Jake find a way to unite people through the power of song and prove that coming together is the best way for everyone to celebrate the holiday season. The thing that makes it really, really hard to do the Hanukkah movies is that Hanukkah is much more of a religious holiday in practicing observance than Christmas is,
because Christmas is so commercialized.
Yeah, and just lots of people celebrate Christmas that don't. Mm-hmm. It's just way easier to just sidestep the religious, and maybe that's wrong, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true.
Where that's not the case with Hanukkah. There are very, very, very few people who celebrate Hanukkah that don't also celebrate the religious aspect of Hanukkah. Like, it's just not. So it makes it really hard because most of these, unless it is a Dayspring movie, most of these movies that are Christmas movies are not religious.
No, they're not. Like Santa is the religion, if you think about it.
And so making a cute rom-com about a overtly religious holiday,
I know,
like Hanukkah is harder than. And so when people are like, oh, why are they combining Christmas or whatever? It's like,
I get it.
They're not the same. Like, they are very, very, very different. And it's not like you can just be like, let's just do exactly what we do for Hanukkah that we do for Christmas. And it's
but it kind of worked on Round and Round, though, if you think
and they've had some that were really good. I agree, both those two were excellent. And it's I'm just saying that I get it.
We also seen this plot of this movie before as well.
I just like people get really upset about, oh, you're making a Christmas Hanukkah movie, and I'm like, I kind of get it. First of all, it is countdown to Christmas, and second of all, it's just really a tough task. I don't know. I don't get as upset about that as
I get that. That doesn't really like bother me that they're combined. I was like, because we have so many countdown to, so many Christmas movies. I kind of don't want like Hanukkah. Can I at least get one, right? So they can, a bit more to shine.
As long as, the worst one of all time was that one that they did on Lifetime, where it was like,
oh my God,
we're going to give each other lessons I'm going to give you lessons on what it's like to be Jewish, and you're going to give me lessons on what it's like to be
like celebrate Christmas. Stupid. We can't Google it or understand. Look, Jake Epstein is in that movie as well because he's in all of these Hanukkah movies.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's so charming. Yet he's had a rough streak with these. You think he would be such a natural fit, but it's kind of like Maggie Lawson until Sugar Plum. Like you think she would be such a good fit, but just
no Sugar Plum sequel here. I demand a Sugar Plum sequel.
Oh, I know. I would have loved that. Be careful
what I wish for though, but like it would have been great if we had one.
Well, I think that's good for today. Like I said, we're still going to do our normal preview where we give our lump of coals and our diamond rings and all that fun stuff, and then we'll have our other previews. But that won't be for like another month, probably. So it starts on the 18th. So we'll have our preview. Yeah, and it'll be about 3 weeks. We'll have our preview. So look forward to that. Let us know what you think about the announcement, about the different things we talked about. We'd love to hear in the comments. And make sure you check out our Patreon. That's a great way we're talking in the Patreon group about all these announcements. Plus, you could be part of our watch-alongs. We have our watch-along for September is going to be our good friend Jacqueline Collier. We're going to be watching Double Scoop, her movie that she was in, and so that's going to be super fun. And that's for any tier level with the Patreon can participate in the watch-alongs. And then we also have bonus episodes. We also have our group, a Facebook group, all that fun stuff. So please check out the Patreon. It really, really helps us a lot. And if you're listening on when I post this to iTunes, please leave your ratings and reviews. That's a big way you can support the podcast is because the more reviews and ratings we have on iTunes, the more the algorithm will find us, the iTunes algorithm. So please do that. And then also, if you are watching on YouTube, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We're getting closer and closer to 10K subscribers. Most of our viewers on YouTube are not subscribers, like 80%, like a large portion. So even if like 10% of those viewers subscribed, that would like be absolutely huge for us and would help the algorithm so much. It would help us to be able to more people to find us. So please like and subscribe if you like what we're doing. And then we have our merch store where we have tons of fun Hallmark inspired designs, including this new one that I designed. So that's fun. So check it out. And I would really appreciate it. And thanks to both of you. And Michelle, where can people follow you?
I'm so out of practice. I'm on Instagram and I'm sure I'll be tagged in this.
Yeah.
Because I literally can't remember.
And Terry, what about you?
I'm at Flurry Heaven on Twitter. And yes, I do talk about my Turkish shows I watch, but also shenanigans.
Yeah. And Rachel's reviews all over the place. And make sure you check out Astro Awards with that nomination. It's so exciting. I think there's going to be you can vote. So make sure you vote for us and all that fun stuff. Thanks again to everybody. Merry Christmas.
Yay.